I'll say another thing. I had to go outside a few minutes ago and walk out there and confront somebody sitting over there watching my place again. I'm not very fucking happy with it either. And I'm going to start saying that Thurston County, I would like that fire hall dismantled. I'd like to have that thing hit the ground. And they're not following no parking orders over there because it says no parking right on that building. And there's people sitting there. There's a guy sitting there in a truck staring at me. I walked out there and I stared at him for 10 minutes. He stood out there. I started tapping on my wrist. He's sitting there harassing and watching. And I'll tell you what, that's the kind of person that can get in trouble really goddamn fast. And then he started up his truck and he came out here and he got right up here. I gave him a little peace sign as he started stomping on it and getting heavy with the throttle. And I'll tell you what, harassing with a fucking vehicle can get that guy harmed by doing such thing, using a vehicle to harass somebody. It better stop. And I'm thinking that people need to have $1,000 fine to get their goddamn attention. And there's no getting out of the $1,000 ticket. They're going to have to do work release. Half of it in cash and half of it alongside the road picking up garbage. And if they can't do it, they're to pay triple the stumpage on the fucking ticket. And wouldn't that be nice? That's just the way that I feel, because anytime that they come out here and they sit here, they start harassing and watching like they do from a place that says no parking right on that building. It's an abandoned fire hall. That thing should be dismantled. It should hit the ground. And there should be a great big sign that says absolutely no parking here. People that violates that will receive $1,000 ticket, and right there's a good place for them to look and see that goddamn sign, because they like to stop there so much. I have had the fucking county stop over there, fucking 15, 20 people across the way with their finger up their ass for fucking an hour or two at the time. That is just bullshit. And anytime I see somebody over there, I just look at it as another form of fucking harassment. And you know what? That needs to stop ASP 123. I keep saying it. It slows down for a couple days, and you know what? Narcissism starts up within 3 days. They started up right up again. So you know what? I've started hearing a little bit of the noise. Most people are mellowed down, but there's a few hardcore people. Those people right there, they should be pulled over, and I don't want to hear no goddamn sirens when they're doing it. And that is a fact. That is just ridiculous. And they started it over again. They think that it just stops. You know, matter of fact, I got a question about that fire hall just the other day. And I said, well, I don't know that guy. He says, well, I don't know that guy back there. I said, well, I don't know that guy either. But I will tell you, the only reason I know that guy is because he's causing goddamn problems. And I'll tell you what, it's been peaceful around here. That's about the third vehicle that stopped out there, but this one here, it was different again. How he did it the other day, it was 2 white vans. Today it's a coal color car. They're going gray rock and they're doing that same goddamn shit, and I can fucking smell a fucking skunk every fucking time. And I'll tell you what, I'm so happy to see Donald Trump falling apart at the fucking rails. You know why? Because all these people that can fall off of the rails too, and they go get goddamn help. Because if I'm elected governor in Washington State, I will make it a mandatory thing. Ethics classes required to get your driver's license. You will have to take ethics classes just to have a fucking driver's license. And it starts right there. And another thing about voting, hey man, if you want to fucking have one day fucking election votes, perfect, great, fine. Go right through your bank account at your bank and fucking have a voter's checkbox right there in your fucking thing. It's a secure place, and you can change it any time between now and election day. And another thing is, you better make sure that the election laws haven't been changed to where you have to go a straight box, either Republican or Democrat. If you go and say, well, I like this guy over here, I like this guy over here, and think you're going to vote that guy and get people in. Nope, they throw your votes right out, from what I understand. And here in Washington State, if you're voted Democrat, you got to go straight Democrat. If you're a Republican, you go straight Republican. They throw out all the votes. And they're both doing the same thing on that, I think. So I'm just saying that's what it is. And food for thought. And you know what? When I get harassed, and right now it happened at, well, what time is it? 3:14. So it was happening around 3 o'clock today. There was no reason for that person to be out there for 15 minutes out there staring me down. You know, I waited 5 minutes. I don't see nothing happening. I just see somebody staring at my fucking place. I finally walk out there because I'm concerned. I've got family members here. We've been harassed. The pigs have been using that as a lynch spot. Well, they stop there. They have their lunch spots there. They have whatever there. But that place right there is really none of their business, and they should stop being there. They're on my radar. And if they're on my radar, maybe they should be on the president's radar too, because this is the assholes that's connected to the Cooper's crime and fucking hushing me up and harassing me. Just telling you the truth. I get loud noises. I get fucking helicopters over my head. I have loud helicopters over my head now too today. Is it starting all over again? Because I get the feeling it is. Or I wouldn't be here. I hear a goddamn helicopter up over my head right now. Matter of fact, I think that this recording should have heard it. Anyway, hey man, I'm just telling you how it is. Here in Washington State, my dad was the hijacker. Cops were behind it. They've been harassing. They send people right here to harass. My own family members have been leaned on to harass. You see, that's how they do things. And you wonder what's going on in America? Well, the cops need to lay down their arms, throw down their badges, quit. How's about that? Why don't you open up a new peacekeeping outfit that doesn't have guns and firearms and stuff attached to your waist and stuff, because you really don't need no firearms to go out and talk to somebody. I sure in the hell fucking never needed a firearm to go down and talk to people in the bowling alley that was absolutely dangerous. You know, no one else would walk up to them and talk to them. Well, there's a problem there. I'm going to have to take care of it if everybody's goddamn scared in my bowling alley, right?